Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage, where we take a look at games, chat about the gaming news of the industry, and of course, stream for fun. Today we're talking about an update for Project Helix and what it actually is for players and for developers. This comes from the Douglas talk that we had on the first day of the GDC, the Game Developer Conference, and then also I'm going to talk a little bit at the end about what the AI CoPilot partner is going to be, basically for current gen and also for next gen consoles. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Project Helix is designed to play your Xbox console and PC games, provide high performance, and also provide the ultimate player-first experience. It has an AMD custom SoC and is co-designed for the next generation of DirectX, which is number 13. It also brings intelligence, the AI side, directly into graphics and the compute pipeline, delivering gains in efficiency, scale, and visual ambition. Also includes an order of magnitude increase in ray tracing performance and capability beyond what's possible with the Series X and S. So more like a PC. And also enables GPUs to generate its own workloads in real time, avoiding CPU bottlenecks, which that is huge. And that will deliver massive uplift in performance, enable large time real simulations in large complex worlds using runtime generated geometry and large-scale interactive worlds for players. Also, Project Helix is designed for the next level of neural-assisted rendering. Some limitations have been found with traditional rendering already, and new AMD FSR is being integrated in a way to not just increase those limits, but to create a new technology to go past those rendering limits themselves. So we have neural materials, generated images, upscaling techniques, and super resolution, multi-frame gen, and ray regeneration technique for real-time ray tracing and path tracing lighting. It's also adding neural texture compression where assets in-game can be streamed directly from the SSD, freeing up memory to be better used somewhere else. GPU workloads, neural rendering, ray tracing, regeneration, and neural texture compression will be in dev kits that will starting to be coming out in 2027. At least that's the plan as of right now. Project Helix is also built for breaking down hardware barriers for games, for the player and for the developer. Merging libraries across storefronts by creating a seamless experience as possible on multiple screens and multiple devices. This also means adding possibly quick resume outside of the Xbox console. That would be sweet. Also adding options and presets based on your hardware, whether PC, Project Helix, Ally, mobile, or current hardware. And also creating the most seamless and familiar user-friendly UI as possible. Early versions of this was launched on the ROG Xbox Ally, and also PC versions will be launching in April in select markets, and full release will be soon. For players, AutoSR, Xbox's new upscaler, will enhance post-image instead of restructuring it where the upscaler thinks things should be in the image. This should create better image quality and faster speeds. Also, highlight reels are coming back, maybe like what we had in COD, for those of you that remember, and also advanced shader delivery for PC to basically shorten or maybe even remove for some the wait time for shaders to be loaded before you can play the game. For devs, streamlining the dev process to make Xbox and PC versions roughly at the same time, and as much of it is the same code, so they're wanting to make that very streamlined as they can. Also creating the same tool sets and debugging for PC and Xbox version of games. The pitch too is also to devs during the talk by Douglas to basically build games with cross-progression. Also the pitch from Douglas to devs is to build games with cross-progression and to be a part of Play Anywhere, which has over 1,500 games so far and continuing to grow as more young players expect to have seamless transition between devices. Douglas also talked about game preservation, not only allowing old games to be played today, but also bringing those games and more into the future of today's tech with HDR color, frame rate boost, cloud streaming to new and more devices. There is also a whole new set of older games that they're bringing to the back-compatibility list for Xbox players. And likely, again, no subscription necessary. They'll be on the storefront as well. And that's very exciting. I absolutely love that with 4 generations going into next gen of backwards compatibility that we're going to have from the original Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the current generation. We're also going to be getting a new controller based on that is supposed to be used across devices coming. Again, I think that will also be a price increase. We'll have to see. Douglas also said that they are committed to the console and that it isn't going anywhere. It also sounds like a layer of emulation is going to be used for past Xbox games, and also still the full experience for the Xbox, and so that you never have to see the PC side of it ever if you don't want to. There will also be still the PC and Xbox versions of a game going forward, but Xbox wants to make it seamless for the player and for the devs. The next gen Xbox is also going to have over 15,800 Xbox games that will be backwards compatible without subscription, as far as we know, and all from the Xbox storefront, plus over 200,000 games and early access and demos from Steam, and then there's even more games from Epic Games, GOG, and Battle.net storefronts. This will also be the closest we've ever had with a company purposefully trying to create the omni platform for gaming, where you literally have everything all at once. Also, we have the MetaQuest 3 that is now available for VR. That's also going to be able to work with Meta, very likely, also with Steam games in VR, or anything else that's available on any other storefront. So yeah, this is going to be huge in my opinion. And again, I've said it in previous videos that accessibility is going to be king, and people are very excited for this. And me too. And again, this also is going to be very expensive because it's going to be priced as a PC pre-build. So yeah, we're looking at anywhere from probably $1,000 to $2,000. I think we'll hit somewhere around 12 or 13, but we'll have to see. And we'll get more information coming up. The last thing I did want to touch on was the AI CoPilot that's going to be coming. And basically, some of us have already heard about this, but we know that this is going to be kind of like a side-saddled partner with you to basically help you do better at a game, or be able to help with your skill, or to give you new ideas. But again, me personally, just being an older guy at almost 36 years old, I don't particularly like this because I already feel like games are pretty easy for the most part, that they've been dumbed down and casualized and broadened, again, to get as much audience as they can. And this also has taken away some of the satisfaction of that. And so maybe some people will still like it or enjoy it, but again, it's going to be basically like a search engine that will help you, or try to help you actually improve your game. But I don't overly think that's going to go over very well. Also, part of the thing with CoPilot, this system with Xbox that's coming current gen this year, and also for next gen, it's going to basically just watch you play. And so it's going to analyze, it's going to capture that data, it's going to watch, again, across for everybody. I hope this is an option to actually turn it off, because I also see that as an invasion of privacy. And I don't doubt that they're also going to use that data to figure out what to try to sell you, what to try to offer you to get you to buy more stuff, more catered shopping experience, right, for you to spend your money. And then also use the data to even train game dev stuff in the future, maybe. Or to simulate things that are prompted of it, right, in the future for devs or for other projects or companies. So yeah, this definitely feels like it has a multifaceted use. And I don't particularly like that, because that's really not for us, it's really for somebody else. And I think most of us know that. So we'll get more information on that as well. So thanks for tuning in. Honestly, I am very excited overall. I'm very excited about the prospect of all of these storefronts coming together. And again, the device not trying to be a halfway road, but actually trying to push itself to be high performance, to try to be something that's more like kind of like a mid or lower mid PC pre-build, and I'm very excited about that. We'll also have to see what we can upgrade and what we can affect, and we'll also have to see what FSR4 is going to be like for the Xbox. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm stoked. I'm going to try to grab one, and the fact that I'm not going to be able to have access to, a couple or 3 dozen games from PlayStation, I don't think I'm really going to care. Because yeah, if they are going to pull back PC ports, well, how are they going to compete with that? Again, accessibility is going to be king, but that's what the newer generations are going for, and I'm right there with them. I think it's great. So if I've earned it, like, sub, all that jazz, share, hype the video, all of those things, any of those can honestly help boost the channel and the algo, and I appreciate it all. So thank you very much. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next one.